Xiaomi Redmi series has always been well known for their value, but the camera will always be the disappointed part. You will not be able to count on the camera found on Redmi series. However, starting with Redmi Note 5, Xiaomi included a great camera that you can rely on it. The Redmi Note 5 that is selling in Malaysia is the China version rather than the India version of the Redmi Note 5 Pro. India version of the Redmi Note 5 is the rebranded version of Redmi 5 Plus. If you are interested to know the differences between the China version of the Redmi Note 5 and the India version of the Redmi Note 5 Pro, I will leave the link down below or you can find it on the top right. I am Alex Ong from Mr. Tex and you are now watching the review of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5. Xiaomi Redmi Note series has always been the best valued smartphone in the market, and Redmi Note 5 just proved that even a mid-range smartphone can be having a near high-end smartphone performance. The Redmi Note 5 that used in this review is the 4GB version. Before we start, let's clear off the specifications for the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5. You can pause the video here as the specifications is shown in the video. At the front, you will find the 5.99-inch 18:9 1080p LCD display, and at the top of the display, you will find the front-facing camera and the selfie flash. If you ask me about the 18:9 screen, I would say that I do not like it at all. Yes, 18:9 display allows more screen real estate, but it will make the phone taller. Personally, I still prefer 16:9 display, especially during gaming. At the back, you will find a dual camera, flash, and a fingerprint sensor. At the bottom, you will find a single speaker, micro USB port, microphone, and 3.5mm headphone jack. I'm disappointed that Xiaomi did not include USB-C port, as USB-C is getting common. Xiaomi should have included a USB-C port to help the industry to move on to the USB-C. At the right, you will find the power button and volume button. At the top, you will find the IR blaster, and at the left, you will find a SIM and micro SD card slot. Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 uses 3 choose 2 mechanism. You will have to choose to use SIM with micro SD card or dual SIM. There are 2 things that I find contradict with what Xiaomi claimed: the RAM use and the version of Qualcomm Quick Charge. Xiaomi claimed that the Redmi Note 5 is having LPDDR4X RAM, but when I check using IDA64, it shows that the unit I have is having LPDDR3 RAM. Aside from that, during the presentation of China Redmi Note 5, Xiaomi claimed that it supports Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0. However, the Redmi Note 5 that is selling in Malaysia only supports Qualcomm Quick Charge 2.0. Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 is running on Android 8.1 Oreo with MIUI 9.5.13 on top. Redmi Note 5 supports treble, and with treble support, we can expect slightly faster Android version update unless Xiaomi do not want to update. As 18:9 display getting common, Xiaomi added full screen gesture where you can swipe up from the bottom to return to home screen, swipe up from the bottom and pause to access recent apps, and swipe left and right to go back. If you are like me, still prefer the traditional navigation buttons, you might feel frustrated, as in many apps, the navigation buttons will appear white rather than black or even transparent. Having white navigation buttons area is very distracting, as you will be attracted to the white area rather than your content. I hope Xiaomi can follow Google's guidelines rather than making their own rules. If you did watch my review of the MIUI 9 on the Redmi Note 4, you will know that MIUI 9 is not my cup of tea, as it strongly resembles iOS. However, with MIUI 9.5, I start to feel that MIUI 9 is ditching the iOS part and getting near to Android. I cannot wait to get MIUI 10 as it strongly resembles Android 9P minus the app drawer. For whatever reason, Xiaomi decided to remove the face unlock on the Malaysia unit of Redmi Note 5, but you can get it by changing the region. If you want to watch the tutorial on how to get face unlock, remember to like this video and comment down below. As for camera, Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 uses dual camera setup, and a dual camera is the combination of 12 megapixel primary camera with 5 megapixel secondary camera. The 12 megapixel primary camera will do all the capturing duty, while the 5 megapixel secondary camera only serves as depth sensing sensor for the portrait mode. Even the 30 megapixel front facing camera is able to do portrait mode thanks to AI. Xiaomi also included Auto HDR on Redmi Note 5, but it is turned off out of the box. Redmi Note 5 is having one of the best camera on a mid-range smartphone, especially on smartphone this price range. Redmi Note 5 is able to shoot great photos during daylight and able to shoot good photos during low light thanks to the f1.9 aperture. However, you will need to hold your breath longer when taking photos during low light due to the lacking of optical image stabilizer. As for video, Redmi Note 5 is able to shoot steady 1080p videos thanks to the inclusion of electronic image stabilizer. Redmi Note 5 is the first Redmi smartphone that included electronic image stabilizer. The disappointed part is that Xiaomi still did not include 4K video recording in the native camera app, but you are still able to get 4K video recording with third-party camera app. Recently, I tested out the modded version of the Nokia camera with Pro mode on the Redmi Note 5. If you are interested, I will leave the link down below. Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 single speaker is loud, and the performance is great for a single speaker smartphone. I enjoyed my music a lot through the single speaker. It would be better if Xiaomi included dual speakers on Redmi Note 5. Maybe we will get dual speakers on the next Redmi Note. Xiaomi still included the 3.5mm headphone jack on the Redmi Note 5, but the performance is not mind-blowing. You should appreciate it while it is still available unless you enjoy dongle a lot. If you had transitioned to Bluetooth headphone, you will be glad that Xiaomi included all the Bluetooth audio codec like apt-X, apt-X HD, and LDAC. Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 packs a 4000 mAh battery with the support of Qualcomm Quick Charge 2.0. Redmi Note 5 is able to provide me battery life for more than 1.5 days. You can really rely on the Redmi Note 5 if you need to get through a heavy day. However, Xiaomi only included a 5V 2A charger in the box. If you watch my review of the Redmi Note 4, one of my complaints is the lacking of quick charge on such a huge battery smartphone. Xiaomi just did the right thing on Redmi Note 5 is the inclusion of the Qualcomm Quick Charge. Even though it is just Qualcomm Quick Charge 2.0, but it really helps reducing the charging time. The downside of Qualcomm Quick Charge 2.0 is that the phone will be really hot when quick charging. This is the part I really hope that Xiaomi included the Quick Charge 3.0 rather than the Quick Charge 2.0. Overall, Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 is definitely a great upgrade from the Redmi Note 4, especially on the camera part and the inclusion of the Qualcomm Quick Charge. With the extremely affordable price, Redmi Note 5 is one of the best smartphones you can get. With Qualcomm Snapdragon 636, great camera performance even on low light, and huge battery with Quick Charge 2.0, Redmi Note 5 is the best value smartphone you can get. That is all for this review. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe. See you on the next video.